Join me as I dive into the world of AI voice cloning and try to create my own voice clone that sounds just like me. AI voice cloning is a technology that allows us to replicate anyone's voice using artificial intelligence, and its implications in today's digital landscape are huge. This technology works by analyzing a person's voice patterns, tone, and pitch, and then using that information to generate new audio that sounds identical to the original voice. The ethics of AI voice cloning are complex, and there are many concerns about its potential misuse. For instance, it could be used to create fake audio recordings that are so convincing, they're almost impossible to distinguish from the real thing. This raises serious questions about authenticity and trust in the digital world. We've already seen instances where AI voice cloning has been exploited for malicious purposes, such as creating fake voice messages or audio recordings that are used to scam people. The potential for AI voice cloning to be used for nefarious purposes is very real, and it's something that we should all be aware of. As this technology becomes more advanced and widely available, we can expect to see more instances of it being used to deceive and manipulate people. This is why it's so important to have a conversation about the ethics of AI voice cloning and to consider the potential consequences of its misuse. There have been cases where AI voice cloning has been used to impersonate public figures, which is a serious concern. This could be used to spread misinformation or to damage someone's reputation, and it's something that we need to be vigilant about. The fact that AI voice cloning can be used to create such convincing audio recordings makes it a powerful tool for both good and evil. The technology behind voice cloning is fascinating, and it has many positive applications, such as in the entertainment industry. For example, it could be used to create realistic voice acting in movies and video games, or to allow singers to perform in different languages without having to re-record their songs. However, it also raises security risks, such as the potential for voice cloning to be used to bypass voice-activated security systems. One of the most interesting aspects of voice cloning is its potential to be used in creative fields, such as music and film production. It could be used to create new and innovative sounds, or to allow artists to experiment with different styles and voices. However, it also raises questions about ownership and authorship, and whether the use of AI voice cloning could be considered a form of plagiarism. The technology behind voice cloning is also being used in more practical applications, such as customer service and language translation. For example, it could be used to create virtual customer service agents that can speak in different languages, or to provide real-time translation services for people who speak different languages. This has the potential to revolutionize the way we communicate and interact with each other. There was a case where a CEO's voice was cloned and used to scam his company out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. The scammer used AI voice cloning to create a fake voice message that sounded exactly like the CEO, and then used that message to convince an employee to transfer the money. This is just one example of the potential consequences of AI voice cloning, and it highlights the need for us to be aware of the risks and to take steps to protect ourselves. The case of the CEO's clone voice is a shocking example of the power and potential consequences of AI voice cloning. It shows just how convincing these fake audio recordings can be, and how they can be used to deceive and manipulate people. This is why it's so important for us to understand the technology behind voice cloning and to be aware of the potential risks and consequences. The potential for AI voice cloning to be used for malicious purposes is very real, and it's something that we should all be concerned about. As this technology becomes more advanced and widely available, we can expect to see more instances of it being used to deceive and manipulate people. This is why it's so important to have a conversation about the ethics of AI voice cloning and to consider the potential consequences of its misuse. In conclusion, AI voice cloning is a powerful technology with many potential applications, both positive and negative. It's essential to understand the implications of this technology and to monitor its development to prevent its misuse. The key points to take away from this video are that AI voice cloning is a rapidly evolving technology with many potential risks and benefits, and that we need to be aware of its potential consequences. If you have any thoughts on AI voice cloning, please share them in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our other video on the latest advancements in AI technology.